Welcome into another video in my series where we're testing out all the weapons inside of Modern Warfare 3 to see how viable they are inside of your Modern Warfare 3 Zombies game. Yes, that does include the MW2 weapons as well. So if that interests you and you're interested to find out how weapons perform inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, then make sure you turn on the bell notifications and subscribe so you don't miss out any future uploads from myself on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Now today, I got a special one for you because this one caught me off guard. We're going to be looking at the handgun, the COR-45, and especially the aftermarket conversion kit for it, which is called the XRK IP-V2. It is quite the mouthful, but make sure you guys stick around all the way through to the end of the video because that is where the weapon build is for the COR-45 that I was using today with the aftermarket conversion kit on it. So as well, don't forget, down below in the description you will find the links to my streams, and I would absolutely be honored to have you guys come and tune in and join us over there in the streams. I have a ton of fun doing that. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video looking at the handgun COR-45 with the aftermarket conversion kit on it and see just how well it does inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies through all three zones. Welcome in, let's get to the video. Alright, so welcome into the video. Today we're going to be testing out the COR-45 handgun, and it's got the aftermarket conversion kit on it today. So I'm really looking forward to test this one out as it's something that kind of caught my eye off guard as I was going through weapons to try and find, you know, something of variety to give you guys another viable weapon that you can use in all three zones, in you know, tier 3, dealing with bounties and all of the tough stuff that comes at you. So that's kind of the quest here, is to try and find a bunch of different weapons that we can run inside of our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies game, so we're not just, you know, stuck to 1 to 2 meta weapons, and we can use a bunch of different weapons if you'd like to try something out. I like to play with a different variety of weapons. I don't like sticking with always just the same weapon every single time I go in and play, so I really do enjoy doing this. Now the COR-45, as always, we spawn in and we grab ourselves a tier 1 bounty. Don't put on any of the ammo mods, any weapon rarity, any pack-a-punch, and we go and grab a bounty, and we got ourselves a mangler. And usually these are quite the fight. Like, I know I'm probably going to have to go get ammo in the middle of them. It's just going to take a really long time to deal enough damage to take out these tier 1 bounties without any rarity on it. But with this aftermarket conversion kit on this COR-45, I was absolutely shocked at just how strong this was. So the aftermarket conversion kit for this, what it does, we got a nice self-revive out of there and tombstone, which was handy. So the aftermarket conversion kit, when you pull the trigger, you'll shoot once, and when you release the trigger, you'll shoot again. So it's a little bit odd to get used to. You gotta kind of spam fire the trigger in order to get almost a full automatic effect with this aftermarket conversion kit. But we went and picked up our second bounty inside of tier 1, and this time I wanted to put on my legendary tool and napalm and see just how much stronger it was. And we got another mangler, so it was a perfect test to see the difference between the first one and the second one. And holy smokes, if you guys haven't unlocked this conversion kit, go unlock it. Oh my goodness, that mangler had no chance, like no chance. So that was absolutely amazing. I was super stoked about that, and at this point I was like, okay, I need to figure out what we can do with this. I was getting excited because we hadn't even pack-a-punch this thing yet, and I was like melting bounties. So we went to tier 1, quickly got pack-a-punch 1 on that, and then went and picked up another bounty inside of tier 1, and we're running pack 1 legendary with napalm, and that the mimic had no chance, like none. At this point, you saw me looking back and forth. I was absolutely stunned. I was like, holy smokes, this is absolutely ridiculously strong. Like, this absolutely slaps. I was not expecting that at all. We got a nice schematic that I was going to try and, as always, give off to another player in this match. And then what the F? What? Hello? I was so lost. Like, what? Are we playing like whack-a-mole, whack-a-zombie? Like, there was another one down there. I was so confused. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever seen this happen in your games, because like I have no idea what was going on. But since it was whack-a-zombie, I figured you know, I better whack the zombies. So we went and did that, but what the F was that? I was so confused by that. I was a little bit lost. So we went off and head to tier 2. Now we got to get a bounty in tier 2. We know how strong this is. I've just been doing the contracts inside of tier 1 with the bounties, and it was just destroying them. Now on the way, we had a mimic come at us, and I just wanted to show you guys, like, this is single papped in tier 2 with just an elite that popped up out of nowhere, and we just cakewalked him. And then we got the Mangler again in tier 2. I kind of like that we kept getting Manglers in this video because it shows you guys, you know, the same elite with the weapon increasing in damage. You can just see how much stronger it is against this Mangler. Like, he had no chance. I'm just papped 1 in tier 2, and I was just making easy work of these bounties. Like, I wasn't stressed. It wasn't an issue at all. He's gone. There's my reward rift surrounded by zombies, so I'll just go and clear them and come right back. There we go. We got a nice elemental pop can out of that reward rift, which wasn't too bad. So now we're going to go off and get to Pack-a-Punch level 2. And I wanted to see, you know, Pack 2, what is it like in tier 2? Got a bunch of, you know, lightly armored zombies, a bunch more faster moving zombies. Also, quality of life change. Deadwire electrified zombies you can now walk through, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm assuming that came in with Season 2 Reloaded update, so that's awesome. That's definitely a quality of life thing, because I don't know how many times I got stuck on my Deadwire zombies and ended up, you know, in a bad situation with that. So I was really happy to see they fixed that. We went and picked up another bounty inside of tier 2, and guess what? It is a Mangler. And now we're pack 2 with Napalm and Legendary, and like, easy work. Like, he had no chance, none. Like, I just totally melted him, just casually standing there burst firing, and away he went. So all was left to do was to go ahead and put triple Pack-a-Punch on here with the crystal I brought in, and then we're to head off into tier 3 and track down Zhorde, the guardian of the arches. And where did I find him? Of course, guarding his arches. So we had to take on Zhorde because I wanted to show you guys just how, like, amazing this is against Mega Abominations. Look at that. He popped the laser attack and it's already done. Like, that was one. I literally couldn't believe this. This entire fight of Zhorde inside of tier 3 right here, Guardian of the Arches, took me about a minute and a half with this pistol. It's absolutely insane. I was blown away. Like, I couldn't believe just how strong this was, dealing with a Mega Abomination inside of tier 3, plus all of the other zombies, dogs, and enemies that are coming at me while I'm in tier 3, dealing with the Mega Abomination. This was just, I couldn't believe it. This is so strong. Very, very, very much likely could be a top 5 weapon for damage right now. The only thing I think a lot of people are gonna not like the downsides will be that it's, you know, you gotta kind of keep tapping the trigger to get the fire rate. Like, it's not fully automatic, right? So when you shoot one and you pull the trigger down, it fires a bullet, and then when you release the trigger, it fires the second bullet. So it's kind of a little bit different to get used to in order for, you know, as far as firing, get the fire rate up. But once you get used to it, this thing melts, absolutely melts. Like, Zhorde had no chance. Poor guy's gone again. He gets wrecked so many times. Poor Zhorde is here. We went and grabbed our loot, which was just the cash, which wasn't bad. So, not bad. We got a monkey bomb in there. Next thing to do, go get perks. I need a jug badly, so we went and picked up the rest of our perks. And then I wanted to continue to show you guys just how strong this was. And I got blessed. Tier 3 blessed me. I have never get a chance to do the Tier 3 cargo contract. I was so excited that I got this. So I went and grabbed the cargo contract, and I just wanted to quickly rip this one off because it's not like I ever get a chance to do the cargo contracts in Tier 3. So we went and did the cargo contract. Check and see what we got inside of the loot here, and it wasn't too bad. We got a sigil, self-revive, and a PhD flopper can, and a turret, which wasn't bad. So then, you know, I was just having so much fun with this weapon being as strong as it was inside of tier 3, dealing with bounties, dealing with elites, dealing with zombies, that I was just running around tier 3 now, soloing contracts and doing stuff inside of tier 3. Like, I was having so much fun with this COR-45 and the aftermarket kit, with just how much damage it was doing. I mean, it was ridiculous. This is where I stand. If you guys are wondering, when I do the P&D contract that's right here, the holdout, this is where I stand, and I just let the ether blade and my weapon do pretty much all the work as everything comes at me from one direction. So that's a good little tip for you guys if you're doing the P&D contract and you're wondering just how to make easy work of it. We got a large backpack and cryo freeze out of that contract, which to me wasn't really worth the efforts, but you know, what can you do? So we went and grabbed ourselves another bounty inside of tier 3, and again, this was one I really wanted to grab, was a bounty in tier 3 just to see how strong this was. And guess what our bounty was? A Mangler! How perfect! So we're able to show you guys in all 3 zones a Mangler bounty contract, just to see you guys to see how much stronger this weapon gets as you go through leveling it up and making it stronger and getting it to legendary and getting it to triple pack-a-punch. It's absolutely crazy. And like the nice thing too about using this handgun, of course, is you've got the mobility of using a pistol. So it's not like you have to constantly be switching to your fist to be able to run around and maneuver and then being able to find room to turn back and shoot at your bounty. With the handgun, you have the mobility built in, right? It's a handgun, so it's already got that mobility, which is awesome. And we just wrecked that Mangler bounty inside of tier 3 with this. Like, it was unbelievable. I got a good epic tool out of that. I was okay with that. That's not so bad. But again, I can't believe how strong this COR-45 is. It's truly unbelievable. So I was having so much fun using this weapon inside of tier 3 and just absolutely destroying things. So I wanted to take a moment while we found another Mega Abomination over there, and we went and, of course, you know we had to take him out. Like, this weapon was doing so good. But I do want to take a moment and thank each and every one of you guys for all the support on the long form content. It has been truly remarkable. We are closing in on 1,400 subscribers ever so quickly. So thank you all so much for all the new subscribers around here. Welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you so much. Don't forget, like and a comment on the videos definitely helps out a bunch. We are closing in very close onto YouTube partner. So I appreciate all the support, as that is something that's simply impossible without each and every one of you supporting the videos, watching, tuning in, subscribing, and liking. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. I've been enjoying the heck out of creating content, doing these weapon run videos for you guys inside of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, so don't expect that content to be going away anytime soon. Also, we've got this Mega Abomination just getting absolutely melted. I just felt like I needed to say that again, because this COR-45 with the aftermarket conversion kit is melting. Say goodbye, Mega. He's gone. Like, this thing is so ridiculously strong. Crowd control in tier 3. You've got all of your zombies coming at you. Like, this is totally viable for crowd control in tier 3. It absolutely destroys, like, absolutely everything in front of you. You can just stand there and melt what comes at you. We got some good loot for taking out that Mega Abomination. Left us an elemental pop can on the ground. But overall, like, I just can't recommend this weapon enough. I was truly surprised at just how absolutely strong this is. I mean, everybody's still running around, of course, with the flamethrower underbarrel attachment, as that is currently meta right now. If you haven't tried it out, definitely try that. The flamethrower underbarrel attachment wrecks in everything. It just absolutely destroys everything. You do need to refill the flamethrower thing with the ammo caches, so just beware of that. But if you're looking for another option, you know, besides running around with the underbarrel attachment, you can definitely take in the COR-45 handgun with the aftermarket conversion kit, and it'll just wreck everything in your games. Absolutely wreck them all. It was truly remarkable. Now at this point, usually on my way out of my matches, I really like to show you guys just how ridiculously strong these guns are. After you've played a match in tier 3, you've got yourself fully geared up, and now you're heading out to your exfil. So usually I show you guys a tier 2 bounty, max pack-a-punch, max legendary with my napalm burst ammo mod, and melt. But this match in particular, I was having so much fun inside of tier 3, completing contracts and completing bounties, that I didn't even notice the time. I just went straight to exfil from there and got out of the match because I was spending so much time in tier 3 just absolutely wrecking stuff. So as always, we made it to the exfil. On a sad note, I was unable to give the schematic to somebody in match that I picked up today, so that was too bad. But we did manage to get our exfil streak pushed a little bit further with a successful exfil. I think we're up to level 6 or 7 with this character here, and at the end, here is the build for the COR-45 that I'm currently using, and there is the aftermarket conversion kit, and you can see what it does for pros, which is absolutely amazing. So let me know if you guys have a better build or suggestions for the build in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.